Hi, everybody. Pardon 2 videos in one day. April 30th, and it obviously is late at night. For the blog, needed to make a quick video about some things that have been going on today that happened after my other video. One of them being phantom pain. I have been racked over by pain in my phantom extremities. And I tried later this evening. I got so tired with it. I laid in bed with a Q-tip and a mirror. And I just was like, does this hurt? Move the Q-tip over here. Does this hurt? Move the Q-tip over here. Does this hurt? Okay, why when I press here do I feel pain over here? Okay, or in the case of my vagina, where I was poking and prodding, I couldn't find the pain. It was, I don't know if it was mental or, like I said, phantom limb, people that like their arm gets cut off and they feel pain in their hand. I never doubted it before, but having experienced it, it's kind of wacky. Because, I started taking ibuprofen, I really kind of weaned myself off ibuprofen. But then today I was like, no, I'm taking ibuprofen. This is pain, this is whatnot. But there have been some times today where I have been just on my knees in pain going, there's nothing there. Please help me to understand. Probably in some society or time previous, someone would say, she's possessed. She's got a demon in her or whatnot. Put a leech on her. That'll cure her. So I wanted to share that for the blog. Someone else might experience it. And then, if you are a trans woman who has GCS post-op or whatnot, and you have any advice, let me know. I tend to look at pain as a good thing in that it tells me that my body is healing itself. You know what I mean? Connections are being fixed, and maybe my brain has to relearn where things are, whatnot. But I have felt kind of a burning, itching pain, like I'd say 3 centimeters in, and then to the left and to the right of where my scrotum used to be. So again, I know what's going on, but it's something, it just, after a while, it just starts to get annoying. So take that for what it is. The other thing that happened today that really just shut me down, and I share it as just a way of saying it shut me down, and be aware it might shut you down. Maybe you'll be smarter than I am. I don't know. But a lot of my medical bills have been in limbo, as insurance companies communicating with the hospital, communicating with the surgeon's office, communicating with the anesthesia office, and everything else. But today there was some progress as to who gets paid what. And I had mentioned before in my surgical videos about, there was only so much I could be on the hook for, And so as that is moving forward, one bill made it through, okay? It was the anesthesia bill. And, it knocked me over my first tier. So one of them was going to do it. One of them had to do it. A big bill is going to knock me over my first tier deductible. And so at this point, everything moving forward, I'm only responsible for 10%. But that also includes going back in time a little bit to other things that happened the day of my surgery, like the surgeon, the hospital. There's been a couple of doctors who I think have kind of stuck their hand in. I don't know what they did. Some of them have been denied. Okay, Dr. So-and-so. And it's just something you have to be aware of when you're at a hospital. Some internist or something, some Not so much in where I got my surgery done, but over here in where I live in Indiana, Clark Memorial Hospital, especially. I had to watch surgeries with my ex-wife and myself at the time because doctors just got added on. You know, Dr. Scratch and Sniff, who just kind of checked in and said, "Hey, how is everyone? Okay, great. Your chart looks good. Can I listen to your chest? All right, bye-bye." You know, and then you get a bill for $800 and you're like, wait a minute, I don't know who this doctor is, you know. So I guess what I'm calling it sticker shock. You know, it's just the next phase of that. And then figuring out, you know, I was trying to, what locked my brain up was I was trying to figure out, okay, what is 10% of what they're asking for? And of course, that's a good way of dealing with it, but that's not enough information yet because we'll pick one of them. For example, the hospital is asking for $50,000 or 55 actually, but let's say 50 is a nice round number. So yeah, I could do 10% of that as a number, but that's not accurate. You know, the hospital is going to say 50. The insurance company is going to say, well, our negotiated rate is 30 or 25 or 21. And so that number, that 21,000, yeah, that is the number to take 10% of. But it just, my brain was overwhelmed with numbers and trying to figure out how, you know, we're going to make this work. And, you know, that took a large amount of my processing time to get over. So, you know, I think it's good in some ways to be proactive, to be asking questions. But it also helps to realize when you can't make a decision, you don't have enough information to recognize, hey, I need more information before I can go forward. I'm going to table this and revisit it in a week or whatnot. Okay, and I can't claim that it was Dale Carnegie in his course, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, his book. And then his course, he talked about putting a stopgap on worry. So it's a good book to read if you haven't read it. How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. And his other book about friends, which I'm forgotten the title of. Something about making friends and influencing people. Both those books are very good if you're looking at, you know, you're looking at getting into the job market, you're about to graduate college and you haven't read them because they deal with person-to-person skills and whatnot. So I'd pass that on to you. But in short, like I said, today, physically, I have been on my knees in pain. And then mentally, my brain has been the equivalent of just being shut down. And so my day today has just been screwy, been wonky. So I will pass that on. You know, again, just for the vlog's sake. It's not an exercise in ego aggrandizement. It's just, you know, this blog has been my journey. Your journey obviously will be very, very different in some aspects. Your mileage may vary. But I did just kind of wanted to share it, you know, as part of this journey, as part of this step. Okay? So I wish you the best of luck in your journey, and I wish you the best of luck in becoming the best version of yourself as you define it. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye-bye. Good luck.